If your tub or sink is draining slow like this, you might be tempted to reach for a bottle of this stuff or even this stuff. But you might want to think twice before you do. Hazardous fumes, vomiting, poison control centers, these are all things that we really don't need more of in our lives. Most drain cleaners recommend that you actually let them sit for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, and a lot of them say for better results, let it sit overnight. Who has time for that? Worst of all, sometimes these products, depending on your drain clog, they just don't work. Now you might spend 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or even overnight just to find out that it didn't even do the job. Now just for a bit of context here, I'm pretty much a professional hair wrangler. Now that my son has moved out, my household consists of my hair, her hair, her hair, her hair, and her hair. Which means that I've seen a lot of hair here, here, definitely here, ugh, I cannot stand it there, and of course there, and there, and there. Having said that, I wouldn't change a thing. I love my wife and my daughters and every hair on each of their heads. We just have to figure out a way to deal with the hair that finds its way into, well, everything. So with that in mind, I was pretty ecstatic the day I discovered this. We started using what's called the Zip It product about 8 years ago, and then in 2018 we discovered we could just buy these online for even cheaper. These are less than $2 a piece. You can buy them online and have them shipped and get a multi-pack that you can keep around, or you can just pick up a couple of them at the store for literally about $2 a piece. Here's how they work. Step 1, gather up all those leftover face masks that you've had from the last few years because it's about to get pretty stanky. Next, insert the drain tool all the way into the drain, and it doesn't matter if there's water in there or not, it doesn't care. Fish it around a little bit, twist it, turn it, and then just yank that thing out. All those masks I mentioned, that's to cover up that smell because this is pretty stinky. It's like pulling a dead animal out of there when there's all this hair in there. Now, if there's other things like grease or floss or other things that made its way down the sink that shouldn't have, then this is going to take care of a lot of that as well. This whole process takes maybe a minute. And yes, it's gross, but it really does work. Now a word on reuse, you can actually clean these off. I've done this before where you just take the hair all off, rinse it off, and then you can use it as many times as you need to. But based on how nasty the process is and how cheap these are, I usually opt just to toss the whole thing in the trash and get a new one next time. We keep a bag like this under the different sinks at all times. It costs like $6 to get a pack of these, and then anytime there's a drain clog of any sort, we can just fish that down, take care of it. And now I've got my daughters helping me out with that too, which I think is kind of awesome. Nothing in this video is sponsored in any way. I don't care if you buy these or don't buy these. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that they're out there. I'll put a link in the little shopping bag icon down there, as well as links in the description if you want to pick some of these up just to keep them handy under your sink. And that way, next time you have a clog in your drain, think about grabbing one of these before you grab some of this. I'm Nils with Learn to DIY. Thanks for watching.